King Abdullah IV CNN Daash is enemy number one and human capacities highlights our wealth and we will produce energy for Europe. King Abdullah I. Before the global financial crisis that occurred a few years ago, the growth rate we had 7%, so the return to the level of 7% is actually, I think, is possible. The current growth rate is 3%, and we hope to rise to 4% next year, and then achieve the goal of 7%. John Defterios, you make project proposals worth up to $20 billion over 5 years in order to attract foreign direct investment. I reviewed what happened during the 5 years, and found that foreign direct investment that has been made amounted to just less than $9 billion. You propose to double the size of foreign direct investment. How will you achieve that? King Abdullah I. We have learned lessons from regional conflicts, including the need Turkazaaly alternative energy, which will make her the center of Jordan. God has granted us the grace of 300 days of sunshine per year. Because we imported energy state, the renewable energy is very important to us. There will be a great leap in this area in the UK. We aim to export renewable energy to Europe and beyond. John Defterios, about a third of Jordanian young people able to work are jobless. The story is the same all over the Middle East and North Africa. King Abdullah I, but all over the world in fact. I think the great challenge that faces us all, as you know, for young people. As I mentioned, there is in the Middle East, the largest proportion of young people in history, and we are talking about the need to secure 25 million jobs over the next decade in the region. This is a positive start for economic reasons, since it is very important for us to provide job opportunities for youth. John Defterios, you are seeking to provide 500,000 jobs over 5 years. This seems a very high ceiling, but it is necessary at the same time to achieve this, because the 33% average unemployment among youth in the region is difficult to deal with. King Abdullah I, the talent and human capacity in Jordan of the highlights of our wealth and what we export to the world. What we seek now is to figure out how we can prepare Jordanian youth make the most of this feature to take advantage. We are a people in which young people are skilled in matters of technology, and bilingual. Therefore, we, as a small country, are always able to adapt to the challenges of the region to a reasonable extent. John Defterios, I find it to be exceptional to talk about the coming of foreign direct investments and international companies here, while in Syria seizes Daash to destroy not far from Damascus. It has also seized in Ramadi, Iraq, which is also close to Baghdad. From it on a region where so much chaos. It is underestimated by other partners, especially the United States and the Gulf countries, the risk of Daash, which it described, as Your Majesty wants that enemy number one. King Abdullah I, when Jordan looked north and east, find that Daash is the number one enemy. We have 1.4 million Syrian refugees in Jordan, which is a big burden for our country, and there are also displaced Syrians on the other side of our border with Syria, a secure and stable region to some extent. I think that everyone begin to consider how to make this part of southern Syria more convenient normal life area. John Defterios, if you look at what is happening in the destruction of Palmyra, you will find that the destruction of the heritage of medieval barbarity. King Abdullah I, it is a pity really. John Defterios, in fact, they are destroying the tourist capabilities and heritage sites. King Abdullah I, for me, I do not find any logic in how they think. I think that they do not have any sense of humanity, or religion, or life. I think it is a call to all of us to be aware and confront this threat seriously.